welcome everyone. And I just wanted to start out by thanking you for attending this webinar. We're going to provide a lot of information over the next 2 hours, and we will be giving you a chance to ask some questions and to provide some interactive feedback. So today we're going to be reviewing the changes from ICH GCP E6, what is commonly referred to as Revision 2 or R2, that impact clinical investigators, sites, and IND holders. And as you know, IND holders can be sponsors. They can be sponsors, investigators combined. They can be institutions. So we'll be talking about how that impacts those particular three groups. But first, let me tell you just a little bit about me. And actually, I see a couple of 2 or 3 names on the roster. I believe I've met some of you at various conferences. So thank you all for attending. So I've been in healthcare for about 35 years. I am a nurse, and I've been doing clinical research in some capacity for about 30 years. Now, don't take your fingers and try to start adding up how old I am or anything like that. But I was a study coordinator back in the day, and I primarily did pulmonary and CV research. I have spent a great deal of my life being a CRA. I do currently audit, and I've spoken at various conferences. I'm going to speak just a teeny little bit about quality by design, and one of the trials that I worked on that I'm the proudest of was a trial that was done using the quality by design format, and it was a mega trial. We employed a risk-based approach, and as you can see here, it was a very large trial. I do have quite a bit of risk-based quality management experience in terms of training and working on work groups. I am certified with ACRP, and I still maintain a few nursing certifications too, and I've presented pretty extensively. So that's just a little bit about my background. So now I would like to just review our agenda for today's webinar. We will be in just a few minutes reviewing the learning objectives, and in just a few minutes I'm going to ask you to add into the chat what your role is, and if you have people in the room with me, if you just want to add in the room with you, you just want to add those, that will be fine. You will note that on a couple of slides you will see where it says tips. And these are for further information that will be provided to you to try to further clarify and explain the guideline requirements and some of the concepts for today. We're going to do a very targeted review of the revision. The slide boxes are highlighted where there is a direct revision so that you will be able to see that. And I may go a little bit wild with the highlighter on the slides. Sometimes I like to point that way. And we will be talking specifically about investigator responsibilities, IND holders, essential documents, and then I will give you some brief information on how to consider effectively implementing this within your particular institution, and then we'll have a summary. Throughout, we are going to have a few little interactive tests or test learning objective type of questions. So the following are our objectives for today. We will be talking about the changes that are impacting investigator responsibilities and their roles. We will talk about the impact of these revisions to sites and sponsor investigators. We're going to evaluate a potential way that your institution or organization or you as a sponsor can look for solutions to apply and modify your SOPs, your processes, your procedures, and your staff training. And then we're going to apply some of the lessons learned for effective implementation of this guideline. So before we really get into the changes in the information, I thought it would be good for me to just review a few of the drivers for the addendum changes and what brought all of this about. There have been some concerns over the quality from the regulatory authorities, and I've listed out about 6 or 7 of the main concerns.